Hi there and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tamia and this is my first real video, my first real sit down and talk video, so here we go. So if you know me, you're probably thinking, why is Tamia on YouTube? Or like, girl, what are you doing? To be quite frank, I don't know. But I know that I want to be doing it. The first thing that I guess you can learn about me in this video is that I literally so badly want to get back into doing my makeup. I want to get better at doing my makeup. I see all these videos and all these products and I'm just like, what happened to me? Well, I talked to you about myself. I'll just be doing a simple cleaning girl look. I know we've all heard of it. I honestly believe that everyone does the look different, though it comes out, relatively the same. But yeah, let's get into it. So I've already stated this, but my name is Tamia and I am a professional dancer. Currently, I am dancing with the Houston Contemporary Dance Company, and it's my first year as a guest artist with the company. And that has definitely been very exciting for me. I recently graduated from college in 2021, two.
It wasn't even that long ago and I can't remember.
I graduated college in 2022 and right out of college I was able to land my first company job. That's honestly been really great. Oh my god, guys, my boyfriend was the best person ever recently. He surprised me by flying my mother and my brother down to see the performance, which was the last performance of the season, and it was like such a shock. Like, I really did not expect them to be here at all, and they came and it was wonderful. They were here for like 3 days. It was really, really nice getting to see them. So like, my boyfriend was literally the best person on earth for doing that for me. I love you so much. By the way, what I was just using, the product I was just using was the Morphe Supreme Brow Gel, the clear. After I do my eyebrows, I'm gonna go in with some primer. It's the, we all know this, the e.l.f. I just know that it's really good and I've only heard great things about it. It's probably a dupe. Will it make sure that the concealer sticks to my face? It better. But yeah, so we got that on the face. All right, what else? I really should have wrote like some stuff down so I knew what I should be moving on and what my talking points would be, but this is a learning curve. I will do that for the next video. Alright, the next thing I'm gonna go in with is my foundation. It's Clinique. So something else that happened in my life that wasn't really that great was the fact that I got into a car accident. Now, I'm fine. Everybody was fine. Things were fine. But I recently did get into a car accident and it did mess my car up pretty bad in the front. So I haven't really been able to drive my car, and it was my first accident. I was pretty shaken up, and it was ultimately very scary for me. It was my first accident. It was during the time that it was thunderstorming. Actually, it had recently started thunderstorming really hard, and I'm in Texas, so if you are someone who lives in Texas or you're from Texas and you know how it can be driving in Texas when it's thunderstorming on the highway, it can get really scary. But I am fine. I am physically okay. I am mentally better than I was when it happened. But yeah, that recently happened and that was a bummer. A little bit of a setback, but things happen and I'm very grateful to just be here. Also, I just started blending my foundation with a brush recently and I honestly really like it. I think I prefer it over a brush. Now listen, I love beauty blenders. I really do. The beauty blenders come in all different shapes and sizes. Amen. They come in all different shapes and sizes, which is why I'm kind of just like, you gotta find the beauty blender that works for you. But I am saying that I recently have been really enjoying blending my foundation with a brush and, find really what works for you in your foundation. So I am going to go in with my concealer, Fenty. Now come on, y'all already know how we feel about Rihanna, how we feel about Fenty. I ain't even gotta explain why this product is in my arsenal. So my nose always itching. If you have what face, what is this, like an almond? Round? No, almond. If you have oval, if you have an oval shaped head and you do your concealer different than this, let me know. Like, how do you do your concealer to, like, I don't know, pick up your face or sculpt it a little bit? I also think that I kind of just like have semi-fat cheeks. Like sometimes my cheeks just look a little fat to me, which I guess, you know, isn't a problem. But my eyes, I like to draw attention to my eyes. I think they are my favorite feature of myself. So I'm gonna spritz this on my face. Just 4. Ooh. Just 4. What else can I tell you guys about myself? I live with my boyfriend. Okay. If you know me, you've probably heard this story before because it's the best story ever, to me, at least. At least I should think it is. I'm gonna tell you guys how I met my boyfriend. So like I said, I live with my boyfriend now, and we've been dating for over 1.5 years, almost 2 years, closer to 2 years we've been dating, and we met while on vacation. We met in Punta Cana. I was there because it was my mother's birthday, and that's where she wanted to go, so that's where we were, celebrating her, and he was literally just there just to be there. Oh, I don't know if I like that. He was there literally just to be there with a friend and whatnot, and of course, we were chatting it up on Tinder. Tinder did bring us together. Now I know Tinder, it don't work for everybody. It really don't. And it wasn't working for me like that either up until that point. I thought that he was on the resort. Turns out he wasn't on the resort. He was driving past the resort, and I guess my little Tinder radar just picked him up at the right time, and we happened to have swiped on each other. So I did end up texting him first, and I was like, hey, are you on the resort? Now, mainly for the fact that when this was happening, COVID was very much still like, you know, get tested before you go anywhere, and you can't leave this place, and you can't do that, and we can't crowd too largely or whatnot. So the clubs on the resort, like the clubs for young adults, they were closed. So me and my best friend who were there, we were like, dang, like we can't really like meet people our age that easily because all the clubs are closed. So we were just like, okay, I don't really know how we're gonna like meet people here. So we were thinking that we can meet people through Tinder that way, see if they were on the resort. Turns out he wasn't, but I guess we just hit it off well enough that he was willing to come to the resort and pay for a few hours to be there with me so that we could spend time together. And that's really just what happened. Obviously, we're never gonna see each other again, yada yada yada. And then turns out we were on the same flight back to Georgia. He ended up moving his seat next to mine so that we could talk. I believe he was in first class, or like he was able to get an upgrade to go to first class, but then ended up coming in coach with your girl. He was getting deployed to Africa for 9 months, y'all, okay? He dropped that bomb on me out of nowhere. He threw that bomb at me, deployed to Africa for 9 months because this dude was in the Navy. I was not a long distance girly. I told him that like straight up. Like, I'm not a long distance. I don't do the long distance. I don't like the long distance. Don't wanna do it. I did it anyway. Yeah, I want to be with him. He's the one I want to be with. He is the one that I will fight for, and he is the one I'm going to put work into. So that's really just how that went for us. Oh. Got the powder on the drawer. I'm gonna add a tad bit concealer to my lid. I like to just use this brush, especially when it comes to like my concealer on my eyelid. I feel like it really blends it out and it really spreads it where you want it to go and how much of it you want to go where. So I really do like that. After I put a little concealer on my lid, I think I'm just going to go in with a little bit of blush. We don't really have an hoarder. I kind of just go in with whatever I feel like product is ready to be used. So the last thing that I think I'm going to be adding to my clean girl little look that I have going on is mascara. And I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. This is it's a little tiny one because they were out of the big size, the original size. So all they had left was this one, and I got it anyway because I was like, listen, I don't care, I need it. And if this is the only thing you got, then I'm gonna just get it. Yeah, so I think that's really me in a nutshell. I also recently started my own business. I am a private dance coach. It is online and in person. Basically, what I do is I have one-on-one privates with people. I have packages where we can work on specific techniques, we can work on auditioning, we can work on what it is that you specifically want to achieve in that space and time that we have your private. And yeah, I do have a BFA in dance. I graduated from Point Park University, so I am currently using my knowledge to teach others. I am a dance teacher as well, so I do teach a lot of kids already, and I figured why not expand my horizon by doing that. So I did start my own coaching business, and I am a private dance coach, and I can link my Linktree and my website down below so you can check that out. Thank you so much for tuning in and getting to know me. I hope this was a good enough representation of what I would like my channel to be about, to look like, to feel like for you guys as an audience to see me, and let me know what else you would potentially like to see. Well, that's everything, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Oh my god, this is so cringe.